guys, this is a little video dedicated to Montreal using footage on my phone from a year ago. Montreal and the experiences I had here will always reside in this very charmed and impeachable corner of my mind. I was a student here, I went through some real hardship in this city, I made some of my best friends. The longing for this city and this life has really been gnawing at me recently. Usually watching myself back through videos is a hazing ritual because it's so humiliating and I am just constantly criticizing the person I was. But even the Claire in this video, who is a year younger and feeling very lost, I miss her very much and I'm very fond of her.
What the actual fuck? Oh my god! I can't
I always tell myself it's time for someone new. I see your face again. Oh no.
Hi guys, it's Claire. I have been a bit of a sad being today. I kind of spent the entire day in bed and just like for the past couple weeks I've been in a bit of a funk. I think I'm just in a point in my life right now where I feel very lost. I don't really know what I want to do with my life. I don't really know what I'm passionate about. I just know what I don't enjoy, which is what I studied for the past little while. And I've just been worrying that I have been wasting my life for the past several years since I graduated high school, and kind of harp on myself for not having my life more together, wishing that I had done things differently, but also not knowing what I would have done differently. I just spent the whole day in bed and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give myself a little pick-me-up. I might not deserve it right now. So I've decided to take myself out on a little dinner, which I haven't done in a long time, and I used to do more little outings for myself. There was a period I was doing little outings for myself because I didn't have friends, but then there was a period I was doing little outings for myself because I did have friends, but I just wanted to hang out with myself and spend time with myself. Self-love. Let me show you the full fit with the shoes I'm gonna wear, which are also my favorite boots that I don't usually wear because I don't want to get them scuffed up. Here they are. I really love these boots and I thrifted them in New York. I'm gonna wear them today. Also, this is the dress. Kind of cute, right? I really have to wear it great. Going on a run. I've been very sedentary recently and a lot of my days are spent horizontally. I'm going to go to the Westmount Library, but I've never been and I've always wanted to go. And I'm gonna run around the block. I think this is max gonna be like an hour and half of it is gonna be walking. But it's okay because we're getting back into it. Guys, look at my shoes. I got them on sale. Also, I saw an elderly Asian woman wearing the same shoes. That's how you know they're good because there was a sale, I copped it, so did she. Now we're both rocking these colors.
As I fall behind.
I've been running for like 15 minutes, girl. It has not been very long. I think I'm gonna keep going for like 5-10 more minutes max. I can't do anymore. I just can't do it because I have to think about the way back too. That's double. Oh my god, that would have been bad. Ready? Yeah, let's go.
Take apart all the good things, stripped away what's there to do. So many times I tried, but I just don't remember. I'm so sorry for dreaming about the future. Maybe I'll be better when we're old enough.
It's about 8 p.m. right now, and to be honest, I've kind of been in a bit of a slump recently. I feel like I'm always in a slump. My sleep schedule has gone completely haywire. It's reached new levels where I'm genuinely concerned. Just a few days ago, actually, I'm starting to get it in check. I'm not gonna tell you what time I've been sleeping at, what time I've been waking up at, because I'm like humiliated. It's bad. It's really bad. I've been trying to set back my schedule and wake up a couple hours earlier each day. Today I woke up a little bit earlier than I usually do, and I probably felt, admittedly, a little bit too proud to be waking up at that hour. You gotta celebrate any wins you can get, you know? I sold my piano. Now that I don't have it, I'm like, why didn't I use it more? This is always the case, guys. I've been trying to sell all the things I have on Facebook Marketplace, and all the things that are actually getting traction, I'm like, wait a minute. And I've been trying to get more use out of it. For example, I put out a bunch of books for sale, and the one that people kept reaching out about was a book called Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. So then I was like, I haven't read this book. Why does everybody want it? There must be something about it, and I am now halfway through that book. I guess this is a little bit telling of my character. When I feel that I have all the time in the world, my will dies. Once there's a time limit enforced, that's when my brain kicks in and I'm like, I need to get on this. I have a little bit longer left here, and I'm worried that it's not gonna kick in, that I am leaving until like the last few days, and I'm gonna try and pack in everything, and I'm gonna wish that I just started sooner. Oh God, hold on, this lighting is not really good, is it? Oh God, guys, shit has really hit the fan recently. I've just been really sad. I think that's been the result of a number of reasons, but I felt like such a potato for the last little while. So for tonight, I've decided that I'm going to grab my laptop and go to the park or some sort of sitting area and try to do work. What am I bring for tonight? I'm gonna bring my notebook. I might try and do some journaling. I don't know. I've been trying to tackle down each of the things that I want to do and then write out why it is I've been procrastinating, which is usually because I place too many expectations, or I attach myself too emotionally to doing things. And so I'm trying to write it out so that I can very directly see that it's not that deep. It's as simple as just applying to jobs. My keys, I don't have a lanyard, so I tied this ribbon to it, and it's actually made life so much easier. I don't know why am I bringing a book, journaling, my SSD to edit, and my laptop? Like, I'm like really expecting myself to go hard in these 2 hours. I'm gonna bring the book I'm reading. There's been so many times I take out my book. Most of the time the book goes unread, but there have been times where I end up in a situation where I'm like, fuck, I wish I brought my book. All right, let's get going. To 2 jobs. Guys, I just got back home and I opened my laptop and there's like 5 squished moths in my keyboard. I can't do this. Ew! I decided to come back home and eat dinner before I went back outside to get ice cream. I'm gonna start a new TV series and I think it's gonna be The Bear. How did you even get inside, girl? Alright. Ah, my God, I can't do this! Be free. Girl, are you sure? I look nerdy AF. Oh, hi guys. We're about to go on a bike ride. We're gonna meet up with some friends. We're in a big street. Okay, let's do it. Guys, your girl is back in Montreal. I feel revived again. I feel alive again.
Just put our helmets on at
So Rosie, tell us about the urban planning of this area. Any facts come to
The
mind?
fun fact, before this area was developed with these apartments,
Yeah.
there were a lot of quarries around here.
Go back. Far away, far away.
Give an answer now. To whether she wants to pursue medicine.
Is she crying?
On the plane ride back from Montreal, I wanted to write a little journal entry and I realized I left my journal back in Montreal, so I just ended up putting it in my notes app, as one does. I thought I would also keep it here for safekeeping. What a happy thing it is to have friends and people to visit who make me feel such sadness to leave. The city feels so vibrant and alive, the way people so easily weave into each other's lives. Everybody I meet here is so cool and interesting, and in a way I don't feel bound by the same rules here from back home. And I'm sure if I moved back here, my same problems and mundaneness would slowly seep back in, but let me live in this feeling for now. I stayed with old roommates, and it was such a strange feeling to step back into the same house I spent 3 years of university living in, hearing stories about what happened this year, about the hangouts in that crusty, chaotic kitchen, and thinking about the friendships I had made there as well. It was such a surreal realization to know that my time there was finished, but it would continue being a home for others. A place that was the birth for so much joy and closeness, but will just remain a secret for each year of students that pass by. People won't even know that years back, my roommates and I fought maggots and overflowing toilets in that basement. It was so weird walking down the same streets that I had walked during undergrad every single day. Locations feel so preserved and timeless, whereas you keep growing and changing, and I think also getting to see old friends really transports you back to the person you were when you knew them the best. I was really trying to bring out all the experience and feeling I could get from these past few days, and I think most of the days the conversations stretched deep into the night, and I feel so emotionally and physically drained, but in a good way, in the way that you feel after a long day of experiences and activities, and your legs are tired and your mind is also tired. I just wanted to hear every detail and talk everything to death just for the sake of it.